I was requested to make a video by support for Tradeify, which was very nice of them to do. Notice some big discrepancies between the commission from Apex and Tradeify. I never really noticed it before, but I've been scalping a lot lately with a lot of micro contracts. And the time of this, which was the 18th, it was $150 difference, and maybe this was going back a few days. It's actually $250 difference as of today. I haven't been able to make the video, but they're requesting some exact comparisons, and I've been copy trading Apex and Tradeify for the last 8 or 9 days, locked in on the same exact trades. And you're going to see, the good news is the trade copy is locked in and everything's functioning good. So they wanted to see some specific examples. So I am going to do that for them. And first thing I'll show is, we'll get back to that in a second, my account's actually right now. So the accounts in question that I've been locking together are these 6 Apex accounts and the 1 Tradeify. They're all using Tradeovate data, but that's $250 difference right there, and that's where we're at. So 7 minus 426, this will be the discrepancy. It's a $250 difference for Apex. Same exact trades. This is probably going back, let's get the summary here. No, look at the trades. We'll say the day I started. Yeah, so the 8th is when these accounts were locked in. And then up until, you see, that's the 19th was yesterday. Now we're going to isolate. Let's see if we, one of the days that really, I traded 75 contracts this day. Looks like it was the 16th. And look at the difference. I mean, it was a lot of commission on all corners, but ultimately, double profit, more than double, Apex to Tradeify, which that was alarming to me. I usually don't care too much about commission because I can go in and make it. I'm a good trader. But if we have choices of companies to pick, I'm just going to do some simple math here to see what we're being charged as traders. So let's go 202, that's the gross profit, 50 minus 124.50 is 78, divided by 75 contracts, $1.04. Same total. Gross minus the net will give me the expense for the account. 142 divided by the same 75, $1.90. So we just have $1.90 for Tradeify expense, $1.04, and that's all expenses because this is the end of the day. That's what it was. And just to pick up this date to dig a little deeper, like where did I get these numbers from to show I'm not making them up. This was the day in question. You can see 16th, the 16th, the whole day. This is Tradeify, and it's 5 contracts, and it was really about 15 trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. And if you'll notice the times, 126, 127, and then the last trade, 320, 324. All I'm going to do is click on one of the Apex accounts, just to keep it clean, and change it over. Same exact trades, 126, 127, 320, 324. You can go through. Everything is locked in. These commissions are wrong, because what they have to do with, I figured that out, is if I right-click and go Edit Account, I just put Apex Tradeovate, because they're both using Tradeovate data. You would think the commissions are really close, but they're not. Apex is coming up at $1.04 per trade, in and out, round trip they call it, and this is $1.90. That's alarming. It's almost double. And in the days I've been trading, you can see it doesn't sound like a lot. It's $250. Same exact trades, same exact accounts. We'll dig it a little deeper. Actually close this. We'll pull up specific day. I think it was a day I didn't take a lot of trades. Was the 15th. while there was a lot of trades on the 16th, there was only 3 trades on the 15th. I don't have time sometimes to trade that much. So let's see. All right, so here you go. This will give you exact ins and outs for both trades. So if I click both, you're going to see, this will be easy to see. If I just click right here, yeah. Exact entries and exits. Again, these commissions are off. But the bottom line is, you can see based on this day, and every day is the same. I don't know if there's another day in here we could do the math again. I've been trying to put my results in. Let's see. This didn't give me all the accounts. All accounts. That's that same day. Let's analysis. Apex Tradeovate off. Hey, what day was this? That was that same one. This is the day that I really noticed it. I don't think I have any others. Oh, here you go. So this was the next day. So let's do some math here and see if the numbers are identical as far as fees go, right? We'll just do the same math. And again, Apex and Tradeify are locked in. The other ones, I'm more or less manually trading. So that's why their totals are off. I'm testing a few different strategies, but these are locked in. And I'm glad I did it because I would have never known unless I was doing identical trades. So if we do the math again, 142 is the gross, 50, minus the net, 176. That was my expense, but we have to figure out how many contracts did we trade on the 17th. So back to trade performance. It was the 17th. We have to go here and here. So this is coming straight from Ninja, so I can't fudge it. Let's just pick one account so we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So really 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 contracts, right? 35. Yeah, it'd be 35. Let's go back to here, see if the same exact trades came up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, 35. So we know 35. And now do I still have my total here? 66 was the expense. I don't know what account that was, so I'm going to take it from the top. But we know 35 is the number we got to divide by. So if the math is right, this 206.10 divided by $35, $1.04. So that's on. If our math is right again, it should be 190 again, which would be what I'm getting charged from Tradeify. Minus 176 divided by the 35. All right, so the numbers are consistent from day to day of what fees are getting deducted from both companies. So we know $1.04, Apex Tradeovate, we know $1.90. That the trades, again, are locked in. And they wanted to see this based on their request to see specifically. So let's just go back to the trade performance so I can show them again. They need it. I'm sorry this is long, but it was a request so they could figure out. So there you go. Same exact trades. These fees are not right, so we know it's $1.90 and $1.04. I mean, I kind of proved it there. So I really would want an explanation of why that is. They try to explain it. Maybe they didn't know there was that kind of discrepancy. Maybe the general public doesn't know it. But here's the proof of it. I don't think there's any denying that what I'm showing is factual. So I just want to know the reason why Tradeovate and Tradeify is $1.90, and Apex is $1.04. I think Bullnox is closer to the Apex, but then these other companies I'm testing out are more in line with Tradeify, where they're probably charging that $1.90 or so, in that same range. And let me see if I could pull up a specific trade day with that in there. Yeah, we could figure it out right here. I see I don't have any contracts. I'd have to figure out how many contracts I traded that day. Well, let's just go to that 15th. Yeah, that looks like it was a light day. I don't even know if I traded the accounts that day. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Might have took the same ones. So it looks like I did link it that day. Let's see if they were the same trades. All right, so this will be a good test to see what Legends is charging. And I think they're going to be pretty lockstep with but I would have to know the screenshot of that. I don't have a screenshot of the 15th, but I probably got the 16th. All right, so let's go to the 16th because I think I got the data I need there. And we go this. All right, so this is straight up 16th. And the screenshot for the 16th is here. And this account, 185.42. Yeah, so you can see based on the numbers, they're going to be the same. But I just have to count contracts. I don't know how many trades this actually took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Same thing. So I must have linked them with the copier this day, just for testing purposes again. So let's go to that total. And the copier might have been a little bit off there. Because it might have missed the trade. Well, no, it couldn't. All 5 contracts were in there. Just the fills maybe were different. So math again, and we'll get a total for Legends. This is a company called Legends Trading, or The Legends Trading, something like that. 185 minus the 42.50. That's the expense divided by 75 contracts. Same exact. All right, so the Legends Trading with Tradeovate and Tradeify are exactly the same. Apex $1.04. So again, as customers, we have choices, and I think we should know. Sorry this was long, but that was requested so they could investigate the charges and figure out if there's anything they can do, or are they overcharging prop traders? I mean, obviously they want to make it as hard as possible for us to get payouts, but as traders, we can hold these companies accountable. If somebody's going to charge us 80 cents less per micro, well, we could choose to do business with those companies, right? So that's the point of this. I'm glad they have concern and they're looking into it. I will get this data over to them and let you know how it goes.